welcome to another episode of Emirate TV. And with me in the studio is uh, Mr. Austin Oibode and Mr. Success. We'll be looking at a very important, crucial, and timely topic, which is Joseph, Daniel, and Esther models for government influence. And Mr. Austin, what did you have to tell us? What do you have to tell us about these three characters?
Yes, actually, those three characters are real personalities in the Bible. Joseph is in the book of Genesis, while Esther is a lady in the book of Esther, and then Daniel is in the book of Daniel. Joseph was in the days of Potiphar, and then Pharaoh. Joseph was sold to Potiphar, and then in the days of Pharaoh as king in Egypt. Okay, then Esther was made a queen in the days of Ahasuerus, the king of Persia. He ruled according, I think, 120 kingdoms from India to Ethiopia. That was what the Bible told us. Then Daniel was a Jew captured from Jerusalem to Babylon. You see now, by that king Nebuchadnezzar. Now, these three personalities, they are real characters in the Bible. But one thing special about them is that as leaders, as people of God, to say, they exemplify good characters that leaders of today should be able to emulate and use in their leadership. If you go to Joseph was made, after passing through a lot of crises, he became a prime minister. That means second in command after the king in the land of Egypt. And then Joseph did a lot of things. He was able to keep food for his people, for his own people, and for the people of Egypt. He was able to predict a time of famine, and then at that time he was also to predict time of famine, and then he used it to he predicted time of famine and predicted time of plenty for the people. So the years of plenty, he used to gather enough food for the nation. Mind you, he didn't gather for his own pockets.
Yes.
He did of plenty. He didn't keep the food for his own. Say, the food, forget them. Only for my pockets. I need the food for myself. If their family, let them perish. He don't concern me.
Personal pocket.
He was not a selfish leader.
Yeah.
Then come back to Esther. We know we will trade this story again. But let's come back to Esther. Esther did well for her people. She was able to summon up courage to approach the king to demand for some liberty for her people. And she got it. And she fought her people, and then her people were liberated. Then come back to Daniel. Daniel was a faithful leader. He dared the king. He knew that what the king wanted him to do was wrong. He told the king he would not do it, and God came to his rescue. These are some facts leaders of today can get from the life of these characters in the Bible.
So, Mr. Success, so what did you have to say about these wonderful characters in the Bible? Joseph, Esther, and Daniel.
Okay, thank you very much. We've seen, I will give 3 words for these 3 characters. First was Joseph. So we say, Joseph, influence through competence. Esther, influence through courage. Daniel, influence without compromise.
That's beautiful. I love that.
Oh my God.
If you look at it,
It's like,
Yes, I love that.
if you look at
Oh my
you can look
God.
at their life now.
Yes.
So, Joseph influence with competence.
Correct.
He was sold. You know his story. He was sold. But before he was sold, what was he known for? He was working. He had been the one, the shepherd of the sheep, which his father had. So let's bring it down. In this country, we need competent leaders. There are models, like the topic said, there are models for us, for those leaders, to emulate. He was there, always working, making sure that things happens, something like that. Even when he was sold into slavery, sold to Pharaoh, he was still faithful in his work. So we say faithful in private before power in public. So if you look at him, even while in the prison, he was still working. And that's why he could interpret dreams for Pharaoh. And then, like that, he migrated to being a prime minister. Now come to Esther. Influence with courage.
The kingdom was to go down.
These people was to go down.
And people was to,
You call it Emma. Emma was to
Kill
all of them. Now, famine is killing us in this country. Hardship is killing us in this country. But we need somebody with courage. Come up and tell people are doing this. What these people are doing is wrong. This is the way to go. Without fear. Even when they say, as I say, courage is risky. I don't know if you understand.
Correct.
Courage is
Very
risky.
correct. Very risky.
Courage is very risky. But you have to come up. Summon courage. Say, no, this is wrong. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. Do it like this. And then you see things may work. Yeah, people will fight it. People will fight it. People will fight the person.
Every good thing must have an enemy.
But we need courage to make things happen. Competence and courage. So look at Daniel. Influence without compromise. You don't need to compromise everything. And come. We need to make this country work. But this is the way, it's a lever. If 50 persons out of 200 gets this, 150 can go and say no. We can't compromise our stand. What's Nigeria known for? What's Nigeria known for? Since you are saying they are model, what Nigeria known for? We have mineral resources. We have things that we work. But compromise, all of us want to compromise. We want to get all this. No, without. So we need to have. We don't need to compromise even to our own health, even to our own self. Look at the infrastructure. Nothing is working. Everything is just going left, south. So we need to make things. So just like these three characters we listed, we need to have them. We need to model our life to them. Joseph, at some point, almost laid his life. Not at some point. He almost laid his life. Look at the three people. They almost laid their life.
Yes.
Joseph laid his life. Almost laid his life. Esther, if I perish,
I perish.
Daniel,
The same thing.
throw me inside there, I will die. So they were ready to make things work.
Let's make so much impressed with your statement. These three men, they were ready to lay down their lives
for the people, for the masses, and for the right
for this to
thing
work.
For things to work very well. And they were very competent. Daniel, Joseph, very competent. He was influential and he was very competent.
Yes.
I said that Esther was courageous.
Exactly.
No matter what happened, if it happened that I die, let me die. Let my people live.
Yes.
So our leaders of today, most of them don't have this quality.
This quality.
Yeah, the quality. The competence we need is not there. But as far as they are from a particular tribe, okay? They are from a particular tribe, from a particular religion,
Yes.
they are from a particular political party. Exactly. He's from my party. So whether he knows what to do or not, it doesn't bother me. Let him go there. It's our party. Party supreme. That language is a devilish language. To say party supreme, what does that mean? We need somebody that can do the job. That is competent to do. That's courage to confront the impossibility.
Exactly.
Change the life of Nigeria. But they say party supreme is our party member. So anything he does is good. That's the point we have in this nation today. And we must confront these things. So we need people who have these qualities, like these three personalities. Have integrity that will change Nigeria. If not, Nigeria will go down in our presence.
So is a message to the people in power. You are in power. This is a message to you. Build competence, build character, build integrity. Daniel was a man of character and conviction. You can make him your biblical mentor. For the female, Esther, she was a woman of courage for such a time as that. She was courageous to meet the king. She was courageous. She said, this thing cannot happen. If I perish, I perish.
Now, let me come again. Sorry, before you shut that, it's like you are shutting down. Let me come and say, now, but during election, election is coming next year.
Yes.
2027. And the campaign is, as we are seeing, is
You
already
started, yes,
kicking
on
off.
social
I would
media.
like Nigeria to
Yes.
work with these three characters. With this statement my friend made, eh?
Yes.
Competence. We should look for people that are competent to rule Nigeria. And we look for people that are courageous, not bootlickers. Then we should look for men that cannot compromise. We don't need to have people that because he's my party member and he don't have the competence to rule the nation. The brain is not working. The brain has gone so dull. The brain is now so old. It cannot think well. We don't need such people in leadership. And we need men that are courageous, that will stand when the people are trying to block him. He said, no, this is what we want for my people. We want people like that. And then we want men that can risk even their life and say, yes. And the election come, Nigerians, let's change the system. And let's vote for the right people that will pilot Nigeria well for all of us.
Exactly.
And that is the message. Don't forget, 2027, as you vote, let it be. Sorry, I'm not trying to do campaign for anybody, but you must have courage. You, the person you are voting for, the person you are voting for, you are campaigning for, must be a man of courage. Not the courage to come and bribe you, not the courage to come to your doorstep in the middle of the night and give you 5,000 and say, please, I want you to vote for me. I want you to vote for this man, Oga. That is not what we are talking about. What we are talking about is a man with courage, who can do the work courageously, who is fearless, who has a fear of God, and to stand for the truth. That is the message. And I know 2027 will be the best for Nigerians.